A question I have been asked a lot lately is how do I integrate phrasal verbs into daily conversation? So, here are a few tips on how to do so. Tip 1, learn in context, not isolation. Don't memorize lists and lists of phrasal verbs because you will not remember them, let alone remember how to use them. Instead, learn phrasal verbs through movies, stories, podcasts, because these are effective ways to understand their natural usage. Tip 2, create topic-based groups. You can organize phrasal verbs by themes as you come across them. For example, you could have the theme of work, and beneath it write phrasal verbs like take on or burn out. Or, for example, the theme of relationships. In this group, you could include phrasal verbs like get along or grow apart. This is really useful so that you remember which context to use certain phrasal verbs. Tip 3, maintain a vocabulary journal, but only for words and phrases that you are coming across. You do not want to be sitting there writing lists and lists of vocabulary. You just want to be doing this with vocabulary you come across naturally. For example, if you hear someone say in a conversation a phrasal verb, you could write it in the Notes app on your phone. Or if you're reading a story and you come across a word you like, you can write it down. Later, you can then record these new phrases and words in depth, with meanings, synonyms, and example sentences. Tip 4, use active practice techniques. For example, the substitute exercise. This is when you replace simple verbs with phrasal verbs. For example, instead of saying the verb continue, you can use the phrasal verb carry on. Or instead of the verb leave, you could say go away. And tip 5, focus on pronunciation. In phrasal verbs, the stress usually falls on the preposition, not the verb. For example, finish it up. This will help you to sound more fluid when speaking. I hope this helps. Subscribe for more.